Somebody told him he looks good in glasses.
No one fucking
They
said that
did.
at all.
They had to.
Joe, you look good in glasses.
There you go.
Em's
Somebody
being
had to-
nice. She's
somebody
always
had to
nice.
tell you
She's
that.
always real. She's always sweet. She doesn't, Lance is nice to everyone on this platform except me. He fucking roasts me all
course,
day.
that
Like
was
just like earlier, what going on with Stu. Oh, Stu, thanks for taking care of it. I'll put it away. He'd be like to me, he goes, dude, hurry the fuck up. What the fuck's wrong with you? I ain't got time for this
Like
shit.
that?
I got to say the same thing 58 times in a minute first, okay?
Just so you comprehend what I'm just joking.
Just want to make sure you understood.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure, bro.
And we're rolling, right? Yeah, we're
We are
rolling.
rolling.
Wow, this is awesome. How's that? Well, Emma, we appreciate you being back with every good thing going on, even though Santa Clarita now, unfortunately, is on fire.
Yeah, no laughing matter.
It's not a laughing matter at all, and I just hope because we're not even in fire season yet. We need water now. We need to rain and rain
Supposed
and
to rain
rain.
this weekend.
Yeah,
Good,
luckily.
good. I hope it comes
Sad
out.
last episode was about that.
Yeah.
And this episode, literally, I FaceTimed you today.
Yeah,
I showed you.
Yeah, for
At
sure.
11 a.m., right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. Out of all the fires that have been going on, and where I live at in Sherman Oaks, I'm not giving the address, but Mark already put it on blast. So, my stalkers, I hope I see you soon. That was the
Hey,
first.
don't be such a Dickens.
Oh,
such-
see, now he's going that route. So,
Don't ever go to Tahiti.
I feel like I missed something.
no,
on that
we'll
one.
talk about it later. But this is the first time I've actually could smell the smoke and see it a little bit because I haven't really seen a lot of it. I mean, it's still in the air, but it's just where I was at, even though it was kind of close in some areas. This is the first time I've saw it, and it's just horrible.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't like anyone that's starting them. So.
Well, I don't know how this one. I mean, that's the whole thing. The investigation process I'm on. This is going to take about a year.
Well, the craziest part, and we'll get off this, is that it was so much more windier yesterday.
Yeah.
And like that was prime time. And then all of a sudden today, bam. But unfortunately to say that the recent fires in different parts of Los Angeles, southern Los Angeles, let's get that right, southern Los Angeles, that people are preemptive. And there luckily is a lake close to where the fires are now. So
Yeah, it's
hopefully we don't go home to no power, Em.
Yeah.
Because we both live in that area.
I've been glamping. I feel.
And you don't look
super
like too much of a
crusty.
You
glamper.
got your glamp coat
You're still
on.
all
Been
glamped out, huh?
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good look for you.
Thanks. I've been roughing it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, when I first met you, I thought you were a crusty old bitch.
I was. Holy shit.
Remember that was-
See, I told you he's not as nice as you think he is he?
Then he starts roasting. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
he's
I know.
roasting.
I'm on the roasting list now.
No, you
I
did
know.
that in a
I
skit.
know. I'm
yeah,
giving you
I
a
was
hard
just being
time.
funny. Yeah,
I know.
dude.
I got you. I was a crusty little twitch.
I didn't think that, Em. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. I didn't think that at all for 1
Nay.
minute.
Yeah, a little
See how nice
comic
I am? Everybody got it
Yes.
all twisted up over
You
here.
know, don't get it twisted, y'all.
No, just because I wear a sweatsuit. Okay.
Let's get it started.
That's good. Did good too.
Let's get it started over here.
Yeah.
And it did.
Here we go.
Welcome to Off the Script.
Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain.
Y'all ever heard that song before?
I think Joe said I have it on repeat at night when I go to
He goes
sleep.
to sleep and shit. Listen, doing it. You know, it's just like it reminds me when that reference I just gave to Lance. It's like when I bounced back at Fresno. Stu, you remember the beach?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I bounced at the beach, and it was a techno house club.
So hold on, bounce.
I was a bouncer, bouncer
security
bouncer,
guard,
yeah,
yeah.
bouncer security. It was great. It was.
He didn't actually bounce to that.
I know. I was like,
But I used to throw
bounce
people
on the
out
beach?
and get down a little bit and had a lot of females, whatever. But I still remember.
Throw that in there.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there.
Females.
So I would go back at home and I tried to sleep in my head. You know, when you sleep in your head, you're thinking. I would just be hearing the whole night.
That
That
is
techno-
horrible.
Yeah.
EDM, techno.
Oh my
That is
God, dude!
horrible.
That is sucks.
Fucking Latinos in the motherfucking house. Remember that song? It drove me nuts, dude. I'd go home and just I couldn't sleep. You just
Hold on, what'd you say? I don't know that team.
no, that's what the song was saying. The fucking Latinos in the motherfucking house. That's what the song was.
I love that song.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
then?
I don't.
I do.
But
you
I
know
will
that
go
song.
Google, like go and put on Dan,
No, it's just too much.
and see if it,
Too much.
No, you just put in all Latinos in the house.
Yeah.
That's
and
fun.
it is. Ding, 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 ding,
I'm
ding,
telling you,
You guys-
you should play it on the way home. It's great. It's
You're
great.
close
It's
enough
great,
in
like
age.
dancing music. You get back to your
My
salvation. Want to shout out everybody out there. Thank you for the support. Make sure you like and subscribe everything, and keep our channel growing. And we appreciate all of you. So,
Man, well said.
So let's go.
Touché.
So where do we want to go? We want to go right into flip the script.
I think that's the DNA of this of this podcast.
Well, I agree with you very much on that.
Let's
Lance
get that
Wilson.
going.
Yes.
What was it called?
Flip THA script, not T,
Not THE. Every time you talk to someone to put it in, they put E and A, dude.
Yep.
A.
it's the, not the.
Come on, there's flip the script's already been taken.
The script, bruh.
Copyright, right?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, here's the first one on Flip the Script.
He did it so
3,
well.
2, 1.
He's had a lot of practice.
Patrick Mahomes disagrees that Chiefs are getting favorable calls.
Interesting.
Disagrees with it.
Ooh, he's
Okay.
brewing.
Let's
He's
just
brewing.
go ahead and
I
just
think, yeah,
take a little
just-
seat back.
yeah.
And then
I want to first and foremost thank Mr. Mark Rodriguez for inviting me to his lovely home on last Saturday to watch the Detroit Lions play. And when we sat there and watched the game, I would have him rewind. I probably think about 15 times and say, "Did you see what they missed here? Did you see they missed there? They missed this. They missed this call." Jared Goff got just annihilated. There's no flag. Now this dude here comes out and says, disagrees. I don't know. We should have brought up all the tape of every call this man gets and the Chiefs get. If no one sees what's going on, I don't know what to tell you. Real football fans see what's going on. And it's gotten to the point, again, it just pisses me off because I don't like that organization anyways because I'm a Raider fan. And everyone knows that. If you don't, go check yourself. Everyone knows that goes hand in hand with me. But this is getting stupid, bro. It was really bad this weekend. And you guys, I know you don't have really a dog in this fight. I'm sorry. We'll get out of this
she
soon.
got
No,
something
no,
to
no,
say.
no, no, it's all
But-
good.
Who's going next?
But I want to see what you have to say about this.
What do you got?
The nerve. The gall. How dare this man speaketh? Rude.
Oh, God.
And that's all I have to say about
That's
that.
all you got to say.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll say this. I think that. All right, so I'll break it down like this. It's like basketball, right? Jordan, LeBron, all these guys, the superstars, they get the favorable fouls.
Right.
Right. If you're a superstar, you're coming down the lane and you get hit up a little bit over the head. Hey, I'm gonna foul. If you're a rookie, you come down, you get hit over the head. Hey, learn, rookie. I think the same.
I think you're absolutely
Scenarios
wrong. I
going-
disagree with you totally.
2-time Super Bowl
Yeah.
champions, about to be a three-peat. These referees are like, hey, y'all won the Super Bowl twice, bro. Like, they're great. Like, so you disagree. Like, Jordan would come over and be like, hey, you missed that call. Next time he came down, what'd they do?
Yeah, but we're talking about
Same
two
thing
different.
with-
we're
but
talking about two. Basketball only has 5 players on the
I
court,
get it,
right?
but
Right.
superstars. I mean,
Bro, I
you won the
disagree
Super
with
Bowl
you.
twice, bro.
But no, when they compare him to Brady, Brady took hits.
But he still
Brady
got
took-
a lot of favorable calls.
But he did. Okay, don't get it twisted.
For
He got the
sure.
most favorable call in NFL history against the
Absolutely.
Raiders.
Right.
We all know about that. Now this asshole comes over and wants to be an owner. I'm not even getting
My
that
point.
shit about
You
him being the
proved
owner
my
of the
point.
Raiders. But the thing is, bro, they got to do this.
I know.
It's getting bad. It's been going on all year.
But I think if it
just
wasn't the
didn't
Kansas
start.
City Chiefs, it wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, think about
No,
all
if
the
it was
games.
another any team that happened to.
But does it really happen more for the Kansas City
Yes.
Chiefs than it does for everybody?
Yes. They come on. I could
I
sit
hear
here and
that
talk
a
to you about
lot on the street.
See,
Yeah.
Snacks knows what's up.
Snacks
Marcus,
knows.
what do you got to
I
say
need
about
it,
this?
Mark.
I would say that the NFL is trying to make Kansas City the team, right? You know, the
Right.
Taylor Swift and
New
all this
England.
stuff. Well, everybody's trying to they're trying to make Kansas City that team, and I don't think anybody else other than Kansas City and the NFL want them to play that way. And I think based on what Joe's argument is about like the script of the NFL is written so that Kansas City can win. And I saw this video, Joe, you might have sent
Yeah,
it to
I saw
me,
it, yeah.
or I sent it to you, one of the two, but where it was like the Chiefs would have been,
That's right.
0-3 or like
Yeah.
1-3,
Yeah.
but then this happened, and it was like so many games that they barely won, and they got some really favorable calls that determined the outcome of the game. And I think that's where it gets really tricky when it's like it's a favorable call that is obvious, and you have the internet now, so everybody else sees it.
I hear like what you're saying is like they're trying to make fetch happen, but there's some people that catch on and they're like, that ain't fetch. And it's not happening.
But I think you can do that with
Mean Girls.
every team.
Yes.
You can go fetch.
I feel like you can do that with every team. Think of the Cincinnati Bengals, right? They went on that 8-game winning streak to even have a chance to make it to the playoffs. Bro, there was like those last 2 or 3 games where calls were made where it was like, oh,
that's going to lead
want them
in,
to get into the playoffs.
All what you're talking about is going to lead into something later that I think needs to be designed. Okay, because bro, it shouldn't happen at all in today's age.
Yeah. I get you.
I mean, dude, there was so many times on that, and then in the Lion game, you can see false starts. You can see they weren't called. You can see delayed games almost there. They didn't call the holding.
That's us. That's the people that don't want the game to be long.
No.
So that's the first thing that happens. Is like, oh, well, if we replay everything,
no, that's true.
Well, the game's going to be 3 hours, 4 hours. And we're like, oh, damn. No, we don't want that. So it's like, only replay after 2-minute warning. You know, after 2 minutes, that's when you can replay. Whatever, you know. So I don't know, bro. I just, is Kansas City not a damn good football team? And coached with a damn good coach? Just honestly.
I plead the fifth.
They look pretty unstoppable in those last like 5-10 minutes.
I mean, it's but again, Lance. I mean, some of these calls on him.
I get it.
It's just in the game's period, and then when something goes wrong, like against Josh Allen a couple years, he cries like a little baby.
It's like Jordan, bro. So
you know, I mean,
more like LeBron, maybe LeBron.
Like LeBron, yeah, Jordan, LeBron.
See, basketball's a whole different thing to me because it's of course. But it's just this fix it, and they don't care.
They don't.
See, what I'm interested to see is, I've said this, and everybody knows I talk a lot of shit, and it's fine. That's who I am. I said I won't watch the Super Bowl if the Chiefs go, and everybody. But I'm telling you, those ratings, if they go, because real football fans are sick of it. They're sick of the shit. I don't think they'll watch as much. But it doesn't matter what I think.
And doesn't Taylor Swift and Kendrick Lamar have a song?
Of course they do.
Who's performing at the Super Bowl?
I mean, see, I don't like Super Bowl performances anyways. I don't watch football for performances.
I'm just saying.
And the other thing that makes me mad about the NFL is this. Dude, I hate to see sideline interviews during the game. I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
The girls that come up.
Yeah,
and not to be funny, but they do it during the game. They do it at halftime. Let them coach. Let them do their thing. Oh, they have to give that 1
and
minute.
it's just changed too much.
I mean, that's a whole different argument.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, look, dude. Yeah,
I'm all fired up.
I know you are.
I mean, but you know, it's great. This is great, Marcus. I appreciate you backing me up over there.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, this is gonna repeat itself. We'll be back to this,
we'll
so
touch base
don't
on
worry.
this one again.
Oh no, we'll wait till we get through this weekend. See what happens there.
Wait till we get through flip the script again.
Yeah. We're going back, Gary.
Oh yeah,
this is great.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bishop in the inaugural prayer service urges Trump to have mercy on LGBTQ children immigrants.
Let me play a
And
little
we have
bit
a
of that.
video of this. Yeah, let me just put this
let's
on.
listen to a little bit of this.
You got it. 1 sec.
Honest opinions. I don't care if you voted for Trump, you didn't vote for Trump. Do you think this should happen?
What? Asking for an apology?
Well, no. I'm not. Let's listen. Just listen.
Here we go.
Mr. President, millions have put their trust in you.
Here we go.
And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives.
Look at Eric.
And the people,
He's like,
the people who pick our crops, and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants,
This isn't funny.
who wash the
No, it's
dishes
not. No,
after
it's
we
not.
eat in restaurants
No,
and
it's
work
not.
the night shifts in hospitals. They may not be citizens
Yep.
or have the proper documentation.
He right now
Vast
he
majority of
realizes
immigrants
set
are
up.
not.
No, it is, and that's what because
Taxes?
I think that's good. Thank you, Mark.
I'm gonna just say this one thing,
Let's
and then
hear
you guys
this.
can have it.
No,
Okay.
let's hear this.
There's two things that never should be discussed in a bar setting.
Well,
hold on.
Okay.
Religion and politics, right?
Got you.
There's also two things that shouldn't be mixed and matched right here. Politics and religion shouldn't be discussed, and she shouldn't even have went there, but she did.
She did.
Because the church usually goes against everything they say. Because I personally do not like organized religion, and I don't like our government at all, or politicians at all. That's who I am, okay? You guys have your own opinion. That's fine. I respect it. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm telling you how I feel.
Facts.
And both those two worlds shouldn't be colliding at all. And that's where it gets really screwed up to me. That's my 2 cents.
What you got, love?
I just don't they know the lineup or the itinerary of who's going up?
You think they would?
Right.
So a part of me is did someone approve this?
See,
that we can
that's
have
the
this
whole
kind
thing.
of
What got greenlit
conversation,
and what
or
did? Yeah, I agree with
not,
that.
So it's just it kind of like what you're saying. I agree. There needs to be a separation. I believe in God. I love Jesus Christ.
Right.
That's me as a person.
And I respect that.
And I personally, as a person, everyone, God bless you. There's some people when they sneeze, they get mad. I've said, God bless you. I don't like God. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm still,
That's so weird.
that's just what I do. But I'm not one to force things. But this whole thing, isn't there a lineup? Don't people, it's like a wedding. Don't you have an itinerary and know who's allowed to speak and what they're going to be speaking about?
Very valid point.
I don't know. I did not watch the inauguration, so I don't know. So this
So
is news to
someone
me, but I've
bamboozled
just,
someone in this thing.
I don't know.
We won't know.
I don't really care.
It goes not far. This doesn't go too far, but it is. I thought it was cool to talk about because, look, regardless if you voted for Trump or not, like Emily said, it's dude, at this point, he's the president, sitting president right now, 47th, right? Why are you going to use this opportunity to spew hate on the man in a rememberable moment for this guy? But if you hate him or not, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know why she took it that. And then internet's just hailing her.
Of course.
Queen said this, and she's I'm glad she stood up and da 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 da. But it's Dave Chappelle's. The way he said it, if she would have said that, the whole thing would have been
It's
different.
all the way you articulate and everything
He
else.
articulated so well.
And read the room.
Because he said the same thing she said, but she threw the other pronouns and all that in there. But I just thought it was a senseless attack and frivolous at the point.
I agree with
at
you.
the time.
I agree with you. Marcus?
And she's never going to be mentioned again.
Yeah, that's great. Great points, everyone. Great points.
We pretty
You
much
really
covered
did
it, right?
Pick the lineup.
You have nothing to say, really.
No, you didn't. You guys didn't give me the itinerary of the show.
See?
Yeah, we did. You got that.
He's like, I didn't know.
No, this is dominating the headlines right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's talking.
You don't
about
have
it.
nothing to say, Mark?
I think you've covered it all.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look
Well,
at that.
Trump.
That's a
What did
first.
Trump do? He came out and said he wants an apology, right?
Yeah, but
Hey, what did he say?
I don't know. I don't know what he said.
He threatened some things.
But he shouldn't need to receive an apology because, like Emily said, I think they knew the environment they were. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. It's
He was embarrassed.
yeah, I would be too.
I would be too. It's we're not doing politics. This isn't you don't have to do your debate anymore.
said.
He is the president. That's that. I just am lost, like I said, because it's such a high end thing. It should be in a sense choreographed, and it should have an itinerary. And so, do we not know who's going up to speak or
Right.
what they're going to speak
Say,
about, or is it
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just my head. So I don't know.
The reactions though were priceless, right?
Right.
Melania was sitting there like,
Yep.
It's the girl code. Girl, stop talking. Stop talking.
"What we got next?"
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 340-pound woman sentenced to prison for killing her foster son by sitting on him
Sorry,
for
Ralph.
acting up.
You hear about this?
That's the 340 threw me off. Sorry to laugh. Let me
So this woman, and this is in Indiana, this happened last year, just got sentenced for this. She fostered a child and sat on him for 5 to 10 minutes, and the child died in the hospital.
10 years old, huh?
Yeah, a couple days later because of the injuries that happened, and she only got 6 years. This is absurd to do to a child. And not only that, I mean, the woman obviously has some issues, but you figure the state or would have done some background check on where this person was mentally to take someone in, a child like that, and then to do that. I mean, I saw that, and we know the material I found. I was just, I got emotional a little bit about that because that's just they only gave her 6 years for that for sitting on a child, and then he dies. So now you're going to say it's an accidental death. It wasn't. You were trying to discipline it. It didn't work.
That's like and then I want you to go, Emily, but that's like it's asphyxiation and internal bleeding, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you would die from, right?
Yeah.
I just think it's horrible. I think the system failed.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's like,
do
how
too.
do we not do like mental health checks on these people? And not at all saying like, you know, her being that big or anything like, but like clearly, I mean, it's just, you need to check in on these people. You need to check in on these kids, and you can't just, you know, it's not her weight that I'm on about. It's more the fact that like legit, you're fostering this child, a child that doesn't have a home, and you think that that's the way of disciplining. I just can't.
What if she thought
And
she was
it's like
playing?
no, it's not playing.
No,
I know.
No,
it's
it's
not
not
playing.
because I personally myself as a mom of 3, I lose my cool often.
You would never sit
and
on your
there's so
daughter
many-
and
I mean, I've sat on them, you know,
But-
like
but
I'll
never,
punish them.
like-
Okay, can I tell you the funniest one?
Okay,
And it's
let's
not
hear
really
it.
funny, but I'm like, oh my gosh, my kids might need Dr. Phil. So that when they're friends, my younger 2, they're the best of friends. But when they're not, they're like, and she did it, and it's like, oh, and I've met capacity. You know, I'm overstimulated doing the single mom thing. So I'm just like, if they don't shut the fuck up, and you like build up, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do something so that I get a ha-ha and they could figure it out. So I was like, hey, you guys are best friends. Hug each other, hug it out. So they're hugging each other. I'm like, that's perfect. And I run to the house, or I run to the kitchen, I grab saran wrap, and I saran wrap them together. I was like, you guys are a
That's
deal. You guys are a
interesting.
package
That's
deal.
funny.
And they were like at first like kind of crying, and they were like really sad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're probably gonna need Dr. Phil. But then later on they found it like the funniest damn thing, and they like tried jumping on the bed together like freaking orca whales. So it's like a part of me is like, okay, am I
That's
good
cool.
as a parent? I don't know. Like, is my parenting tactics? No, it's probably not the best. I would never write a parent's book story on how to
That's
raise
some
children.
2024 shit,
I'm
for
figuring it
sure.
out.
Right.
But that honestly, as a punishment, you know you're big. You know you're gonna out. You know you're just bigger than this
Yeah,
child.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like, why would you want to do something to hurt the child to teach them a lesson? That doesn't make sense to me.
to
So-
kill him though, it's crazy.
but it's like maybe her intentions weren't to kill
Yeah, I
them,
know.
but it's
I
just
don't
like at
think
the end of the
so.
day, the fact that you want, in order to teach this child a lesson, mine is you're going to be a package deal.
Yeah.
You're annoying me. You might still need Dr. Phil, but you guys are a thing. This is what I need. I need you guys to work together. Whereas like this lady, her mental was, you're upsetting me or you did something wrong, and for that
Punish time.
your punishment is pain or suffering. That to me is like you're not mentally okay to raise children. Then you
That's
should not
crazy.
have had that opportunity.
Indiana too.
That's horrible.
Mark?
God bless that baby.
Oh no, it's crazy.
Wait, so saran wrap?
Yeah, I didn't cover their faces. I just want to clarify that.
And
They
if
were
you do,
so
you
big.
poke a little hole in it.
I just their bodies up. I made them hug and they saran wrapped them. And at first they were like,
Oh, their bond's
"Ah."
built. They're gonna be best friends.
Isn't that
hated
what's
it.
his name did in the movie Booty Call?
Yes, yeah, but it was in
That's
his
where you
mouth
got
and
it
he panicked. I don't want to say where I got it from, but yeah, that was my.
Damn, you
character.
really got it from Booty Call?
It is a good movie.
It's an educational
thought
movie.
maybe-
Very educational. I
thought
learned
she-
so much from it.
That she's seen like those camping survival videos
Right.
where they made like bunks out of
I
saran
can
wrap.
make a shopping mall
All
with a
right, got you.
toothpick and a
Right?
pocket knife. Okay.
Man,
Yeah, but
that's
that's
terrible.
sad. I feel so sad for that child.
Yeah.
I'm upset with the system that they don't do like
6 years
you
is
know,
crazy.
something, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
right?
I
That's
mean,
life.
you could honestly even do life, and still at the end of the day, that kid was taken away, and I think that they're not a punishment, but to be proactive. That woman needs to do something with her life to not make up for it, but like I guess, avenge that child in a sense. Like, you know, it's just you took a life, now fix it. You know, make something beautiful out of your life. You know, even though you're paying your time, turn it around. You know, I don't know, fix your mental, whatever it is.
Well, she's probably distraught from it still. But
I don't know.
Let's get to the next one.
All right, on to happier news.
Happier
3,
news.
2, 1. Oh, never
That's
mind.
what I said.
The NFL's
back.
NFC and AFC championship games are set. NFC Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles, and the AFC Buffalo Bills versus Kansas.
Picks, Super Bowl pick and winner.
Whoop.
Doesn't have to be long.
Philadelphia, Buffalo, and I'll take Philly. Shout out to Bobby Hunter because we talked this week. I've known you for 35 years. You're talking shit. I gave you a shout out in what you always say, Philly for life. There you go. I mean, I think Philly.
Is that Philly, Buffalo?
Yeah. I'm not
Philly.
going to say the Chiefs. No. I think the Bills are going to get them. I hope they do. We'll see.
I mean, Time, what you got, Em?
Left
What
to
everyone
right.
has left to right. Whichever one has a cuter
she
player.
can pick out of these two. Who do you want? You want
Joe, who do you think's cuter?
Yeah, who's cuter? Who's the cutest one?
who
And then I'll
do
pick
you
the
think's
cutest
cuter? You got
team.
Josh Allen, Patrick
you got
Mahomes,
you got all
Jalen
of them.
Hurts, and J.D.
But
McDaniels.
is there anyone else that isn't pictured?
No, I mean there's a lot on the other teams, but these are the quarterbacks.
hottest. These are the hottest.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, these are the big dogs.
Oh gosh. I'm just
big
gonna
money.
go blue.
Blue,
Josh
Allen.
There you go.
She likes white boys. Hey, all the white boys watching.
I'm not limited to what I
I
like,
know. I'm
sir.
just
Okay.
joking. I'm just joking. This is the only white boy.
I love what you said, sir. Who you got, Lance?
Go.
You know, dude. All right, so my mind says Philly, Kansas City. Yeah, no, my mind's telling me but my heart's telling me, I think Washington might
Really? You think you might get him?
might pull something out, bro. I don't know, but I think Kansas City's gonna win the Super Bowl.
And then I won't watch football ever again. Mark, who you got?
Never again.
It's going to be Buffalo against Washington. Washington's going to win it all because obviously, if they beat Detroit,
Oh, my
they're
God.
going to be the ones to win the whole thing.
Yeah,
What
but
a good
dude,
answer,
you know
bro.
what? Here's the thing about
That
Detroit.
is a good optimistic answer.
No, it is. But here's
It
the
really
thing about
is.
Detroit too, Mark. At the end of the day, that defense was just plummeted after they couldn't do it
Of course,
anymore.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they couldn't do it anymore.
Hey, once you lost, what's his name?
Yeah,
Bro,
Hutchinson.
Hold on.
No.
Like we can blame it on that all day, but we got to talk about the 4 turnovers.
Yeah, well, that's what
I
that's
mean,
what they
come
were
on.
in games.
He
I mean,
played
yeah.
the worst game of the year.
For sure.
And he's a great quarterback. I love Jared Goff, but he played the worst game of his career.
Well, now Detroit's up in limbo because they lost both
Sucks,
coordinators.
dude. I know they
Both
both
coordinators
of
are
them.
gone.
Yeah, Bears and where did the
Jets.
DC go?
Jets.
Yeah,
Aaron
DC.
Glenn used to play
Jets,
back
yeah.
in their day now, so that's kind of cool. I was talking to someone about that. I think the new norm in the NFL, if you were a player, they become out to be good head coaches now. So we'll see what happens.
You think Ben Johnson deserved $13 million?
I'm glad Ben Johnson with the Chicago.
Absolutely. I guarantee. Yeah, he does.
I think that's going to be a nice rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be
And
huge.
look, Dan Campbell will be fine.
Yeah.
He'll find some squad. There's plenty of people that want to come coach for that franchise.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
They see it on the upswing for sure. They're gonna have their hand at the litter. All right, cool.
At the litter.
Enough football.
Yeah.
That's all good.
We got to get it out though. Super Bowl.
Hi. That's about it. That's. Woo.
Are we gonna do that's what she said, or are we gonna just talk some shit first?
I mean, going. That's what she said.
You want to do that's what she said? Let's do that.
Go ahead.
You cool with that, Mark?
Of course.
Let's do that.
Of course. What gentle hams I have. Such gentle hams.
Hams.
Gentle hams.
The only ham in here is me because of my hands. I've had them called hams before too. Mitts, hams, this, that.
Where's his glasses at?
No, I only need the readers, bro.
They're only readers.
They're only spectacles so he can read.
Yeah. All right, like that.
Okay, you guys, I'm kind of torn between 2 questions.
We should have known that before we came in.
You pick one on the spot.
Yeah, just
what
pick
you
one.
got?
Okay, what's a small action? What? You said pick one. Oh, your spectacles. Dude,
What you got on the spot?
that, not that.
So if I did this,
No,
to you,
stop.
then
Ew,
I
wow, it's so creepy.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, my question.
Sorry.
So it says, what's a small action that
Sure.
tells you a lot about a person's character?
Wow. Damn. Small action.
What's a small action?
Opening doors.
Joe, that's a good one, Mark. Opening a door. I mean, there's a million. I would say thank yous, like people saying a thank you, just simple thank you. Thank you if you do something. Thank you.
Smiles.
Mine
are smiles.
Smiles. Nice. Mark? Or was it
He
really
said,
doors?
He said open doors.
Opening doors. Yeah.
Oh, was that serious? Okay.
I
didn't
think
know
that
if you
is
were
a big
going
deal, and I
with,
try to do that all the time. Stu's really good at that too.
Nice.
you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Mine would be like when you see someone helping someone else out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, look at you being a good Samaritan, being a good person.
And I think those days
that's
have been
awesome.
gone, and they need to be back to where it needs to be. I mean, we need to start being nicer to each other, all of us. So.
Also too warms my heart is when someone says, because how many times you see somebody and you're like, good morning. And they're like,
This looks like they had a bowl of shit.
You're like,
But
hey,
there's ones that just look like they had a bowl of shit when you say good morning. to
Or
them.
Some people
Seriously.
aren't morning people.
That doesn't matter. You ever see
Yeah.
a person look like they had a bowl of shit? Like,
or if you say look, hey, how you doing? And then they don't they're like, hey, they don't say how you're doing. How are you doing? You tell them, oh, I'm doing like this, and then they, I always like that too.
Yeah, for sure. Mine would be like being kind to others, seeing other people just randomly be kind to others or give them good messages, and it's not even like you interacting with a stranger. It's you observe, like people watching, like you're observing someone else, like be kind. You're like, wow, dude, that person's amazing. Like I want to be like them. That's inspirational.
Ooh.
Or my other one,
Let's hear it.
while working I don't want to say where, but when I work at my other place, not the school, like I just see people, hey, how are you? Did you find everything okay? Whatever. And you do your thing, but like eye contact, like you're talking to me and there's
Yeah.
and it's just I'm like the non-eye contact. Like, are you not a
yeah, but
human? Like,
that's been gone
weird.
away since social media got
Oh, no.
popular. No one looks at each other in the eye.
coming back.
No, I fuck the eye out of everybody. I'm like,
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
mean,
stare
good
at
for
me.
you.
You're gonna fucking stare at me.
See, I can't
because
do that.
I have to like.
Because if I did that, especially with women, there'd be an epidemic in LA. Everyone would get lost in my eyes.
They would swoon.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
Oh,
That's why I always
Christ.
wear shades
Why?
and shit.
They
dude.
would swoon.
That's why I do it.
Bro, we need to just make a montage of Joe saying that shit
All
from
the
all the
different times
episodes.
he said like his
Funny,
eye-
that's all. I don't
It
give a
is
shit.
funny.
It's funny.
Swooning.
It was totally out the blue. That's funny as
Yeah.
hell.
Well, that's why they're blue.
That's why they're blue, because they're out the blue.
No,
that's
when
why
I
I
was
threw
working
that
there,
up.
they're Joe, you have such beautiful green eyes. I go, they're blue. You can't see because it's dark in here.
Oh.
To put the lights in, who knows what you be doing.
So you know what too? Speaking of
Why
where
am I
you,
so turned on right now?
Gosh.
not speaking of where you work, but at the end of the day, I swear when I see someone like returning a cart that's not theirs and that's getting out of a parking spot and they return it, I'm like,
No, I do that
You
all the time.
you
Go.
good
Bro, I did
man.
that. I did that about
Shit,
a year
bro.
ago for some lady.
Yeah,
I, go,
I do it all the time.
And I was taking my back, and I go to the lady, I'll take it, and she didn't even say thank you. Nothing. Like good thing. You take care.
When you do good things like that, though, like a part of me, like I feel like, oh my gosh, I want to rage and I want to like fucking shove the cart in, like hit them with it, because it's like I'm doing something nice.
Jesus.
But the thing is, I realize that it's my gift that I'm giving, and I'm being a nice person because I'm able to do that. You receiving it is up to you, so I just can't be a bitter, upset
Emily,
bitch.
I never really told you this, but I'm really nice to you all the time because I do not want to like wake up and you just show up as a ninja and stab me and do some shit.
What were you gonna say,
Fucking
Mark?
goddamn, you just, I can just see it.
Mark was
shit.
about to say something.
What does that win? Are you just trying to help me get you out of this?
He's like, save me.
No, here's one for you guys. What do you think about? Can you tell a lot by somebody that makes their bed?
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
For sure. Cleanliness.
Do you guys make your bed?
Absolutely.
I do. I don't all the
No,
time.
that's a no.
It depends. Like I don't when I clopen, I don't do it. I don't have the time.
When I walk in my
I'm
room,
just
I
too
want
rushed.
everything to be precise.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Stu?
Oh, dude, I'm
Oh.
sure Stu's is like
is that
military
even
style.
A question?
That's
Why
not
is
even-
that? That
yeah.
shouldn't
You
even
should
be a
see his
question,
cupboards.
Stu.
Yeah, this man over here, Stu, it takes him 3 hours to get ready to come here.
Like I guarantee he takes tape measure out and like measures his Dorito bags. How far
Do you?
apart they are.
Honestly, that's another level of great.
I swim for the house every day.
Swiffer that he does. He Swiffered it while we were there.
He probably sweeps it for like actual bugs.
Nah, but that's a good thing though, Stu. No, he's being funny.
No, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I want one thing I want to start doing is start ironing my sheets when you put a new.
Ooh, that's tough. Now that's dedication.
See, I love the aesthetic of that though, Mark, so much. That sounds like
You
so
iron your
delicious.
sheets?
How often do you?
Do I look
How
like
do
a
we
woman
get to
that
bedding
irons?
now?
No, you don't
Because,
look like you iron
no,
sheets.
I
You
do
don't
not
iron sheets.
I'm
You
a
look
mom
like
on
you-
survival mode right
you
now.
look like
I
you
would love to
washed
come
them a
home to
couple
like a made
times.
bed. I would love to, but like half the time I'm like, and I like quickly will like my youngest is so sweet. She tries to make the bed, but we're sharing a twin bed right now. It's just a great time, okay? And I'm just so grateful I have a bed.
Right.
But one day I'll be where Mark's at. I'm gonna have crisp iron sheets. I'm gonna hire someone that has OCD so that they could get the fucking job done. Yes. Ooh, that's what we should do. Have like an
That's
OCD
hilarious.
cleaning party or like.
I'm gonna hire someone that has OCD.
Yeah, doesn't that make sense?
Oh my
'Cause
God.
Can you
No.
imagine for a mom how lovely that would be? Like to have everything so like
They have an app for that.
for OCD people to clean your house.
For people to clean your house and do all your errands.
I want like
Yo,
the
they should.
most
The cleaning company
pristine.
should be OCD, like
Thank
official
you.
cleaning dominance.
Can we patent that now? Like,
That was a good one.
yeah,
is a
I like
good
that. That was Mark. We're gonna talk after this.
Bing,
We're
bang,
gonna,
bang.
we're gonna figure this one out.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Easy.
that was it, and
Facts.
that's what she said. So
That's what she did say.
She said it.
Yep.
hey yo,
I know. I'm sure we could throw some claps in after that, right?
All right, I want to get into this real quick. I had to.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
This is an interesting one to me. On my journey in my life, I talked to a.
Are we going to Showro's Corner or what?
No.
You might as well throw the corner. up.
Go ahead.
I think with the glasses
You can't
on, it's
start
so
a journey and then the glasses on,
look,
right?
Yeah.
See, he interrupted me. I was on something good right now. We have to go to the corner.
That's the only way you know you're in the corner is Joe's got his glasses.
He's
on.
got
Yes.
his glasses.
No,
and
Yes.
he
this is
says,
the
"My
first time
journey
I've
in
thrown it
life."
on.
Yes, this is
So
your
on my
Steps into the mic.
As again on my journey, in my life, I have met a bunch of eclectic people, all different. They're from all different sides of the world. And I was having a conversation with someone the other day that I wouldn't put him in my circle of friends.
Sure.
But we've had some deep conversations. He's
Gotcha.
a very interested individual.
Do I know this individual?
No,
or
you don't,
Okay.
and I don't think you should.
Sure.
So for other reasons.
Good.
So, anyways, I was having a discussion with him, and he's been with this woman for about 10 to 12 years. And I go, "So are you ever going to marry?" He goes, "Well, she has to get her business together." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "It's a business. Financials and money are more important than love." And I will say this, he's not that well off, but he's well off enough. I know that. I know all the particulars. But when he said that, and he's been divorced before and all that, it just didn't trigger with me. Because I think that's the wrong thing to, because she needs to get where he is, which is probably going to happen. I just thought it was an interesting thing to talk about on here because I don't believe in that.
Well, does she have debt? Is debt the issue?
I don't know that either,
Great
but
question.
I think it was more about that, getting to certain situations with money.
So, in a nutshell, you're saying if she's not financially on his level, then basically
That's
she's-
what it all to go to the next level. That's where it has to
he
be.
doesn't love her as much.
He said business money before love.
Well, love is love.
Thank you.
Marriage isn't love. Marriage is marriage.
Yeah.
And I
Thank
heard
you,
somebody say one time, where was it? And it was interesting. Actually, I think Jai told me, and she brought it to me, and she said
Good woman
that
right there.
everyone should write a prenup before they get into a marriage because everyone is going to have a prenup regardless. Either you create it or the government's going to create it for you.
That's a valid
That's a
point.
valid point.
Wise woman.
Wise. Yeah. Dude, I think that, I get so the key words that you said to me, and then Emily, you take this, but the key words you said to me is he's been divorced already. So, all right. So now he's got scorn in his heart. Now he's like, all right, well, fuck love. Our finances right. And I get that. A perfect woman would be, having you guys can meet on the same level, buy a house, and be, making the same amount of money and da 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 da. But at the end of the day, if you love somebody, you love somebody, man. And I don't think it should.
No, I agree with you.
I think
I think
a terrible ideology of things. But
I
Yeah.
agree with the whole. I think with the divorce, I think that was probably a problem in their marriage.
Yeah,
but the
And
thing
that's
is
where I
that
think
this
he's
was,
carrying that.
and
Yeah,
see,
carrying that.
he's older than me.
yeah.
So this was
Damn,
back
he's
in the
old
day.
as hell.
Damn, God.
Kevin Hart.
Stu, I've been getting roasted a lot lately.
Long in the
I'm the
tooth.
nicest goddamn guy in the world, and I always get roasted.
Here's
Emily said, what?
Long in the tooth.
Okay. I am putting
No, keep
you
going,
guys
bro.
all on
You were
notice
making a
right
good
now.
point.
It's me against all you.
Well, wait till I bring the games back.
The interrogation
Wait
team
till
is
I-
back over here.
I took
and
a
then
little break on the
Aurelius is
games. Wait.
You know,
I got you,
Aurelius is that
fuckers.
Achilles heel that just fucks the old.
Well, Mark is great at it.
Oh, he's awesome.
Oh, he's awesome at it. It's perfect.
So we all agree.
No, I most definitely agree. I think like for me, like I could sit here and say like there's things that like I'm like, oh yeah, I would never date someone that has that ever. I have not trauma from it, but just I don't want to do that again. That was not a fun time.
Yeah.
And so like I think that's where that guy's coming
No,
from.
I mean, I've also had someone that told me that, you know, a friend of mine, he was telling me that his buddy was going out on a date and she wanted to see financial bank accounts first before they went out.
It's very different. I don't know. It's so different though too because like the world that we live in, it's not the same. Like for me, when I think of love, like I think of organic, like 1940s, 50s, like you know milkshakes.
Dreaming, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
that's
that
not
to
happening.
me is like old love is like so old school love is just like
Yeah, it
it's
is.
so
It
romantic
is.
and
Yeah.
that's like I think everyone's idea like that's their white picket fence of like oh yeah I want that kind of a relationship but in today's society that's not a thing and even for like moms are expected to work like they don't raise kids
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
and then they're supposed to
Yeah.
raise kids like they're not supposed to work but financially like economically like we all have to make the best bet and make like our own I don't know, house our home, you know, and I just, for
Right.
me as a female, I just feel like the man provides and the woman multiplies.
Mm-hmm.
Like the man should be the one providing. But if she does come with debt, like in today's society,
That's an
I get
old
it. Like
school
it's
thought,
just, it's one of those things. Stuart's like, I don't know. He'll multiply himself.
That's the like. I mean, you know, that's tough. You know, because nowadays it's like
It's not the same. It's
No,
not at all
dude,
the
it's
same.
like-
No.
it's like you can multiply and come with 50.
Yeah, you have, and that's where it's at now. So it's like I'm not mad at what he's saying. Like I get it. It's just it's sad because like that's
Yeah,
what it
I
comes
get it,
down
though.
to. That's what it comes down to be in love, you know, and it's a contributing factor, and that's just sad.
It is.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, Mark.
I was
go,
gonna say, like, I think you gotta find somebody you can figure it out with, because even if she got to that level, he could lose everything.
Yes.
In a crash in the market or whatever
Facts.
he's in, or she could.
Yep.
But if you, no matter where you are, you're aligned with the right person, and each of you make each other better in whatever regard, then you can grow together and figure things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of the most successful relationships that I've seen are people that do just that.
Yeah.
So it's not about she got to figure it out before we can get into this. And
Yeah.
I think actually think a lot of women would actually say that about men.
Yeah, for
first.
sure.
Yeah.
He's got to figure
That's
it out
true.
his shit out
Yeah.
because
Yeah, he's
But-
doing too much.
yeah.
Dudes tend to, splurge on stupid shit. I don't know why we're
I know
wired like
someone.
that.
I don't know why you're blasting us like that.
That's the truth, though. We like do dumb shit, dude. I don't understand it.
Well, what kind of dumb shit you talking about?
Well, all right. Let me go into this. Let me ask you guys this.
Okay.
Should I go to left field?
I know it's. Yeah, you can go to left field.
No,
Yeah.
hold
think
on.
we're- I think we're already there.
Left field's a natural reaction, Mark. Okay, we just don't go there. He's got to, you jumped the gun a little bit there, Mr. Producer, but I love you.
All
Okay.
right, well, we're talking relationships.
Go
and
ahead,
all
go
that
do
stuff.
your 2 cents,
And it's so
mister.
funny because I literally have it written right
Well,
here.
that's how it works.
I know
Great
it's not-
minds work alike, right? That's what they say.
I know it's not anytime recently, right? Because we're all grown adults and
Yeah.
we've been, in the game for
Right.
a long time. But can you guys give me a story of a terrible one night stand that you had?
I've never had a one-night stand.
Come on, dude.
No, they've
Stop
always
playing
come
with
back
me.
for more.
Whoa!
That's the truth. I've never had a one-night
so
stand.
drop the
Everyone
mic.
I've messed with, I've always saw them again. I'm just telling you the truth. I
So
don't roll that way.
you never had
Nope.
a one
Nope. I never had sex with a woman and never
and
seen her again.
and never seen her again.
No, it's never happened. I never done it.
Wow. You must be one of only.
No, there's a few.
I bet you everybody on this
No.
panel right here has a story. No, she's.
I know. I wish I could be part of the cool kid club, but no, I like.
You never had a one night stand
No,
either.
why are you surprised? Like, I mean,
I got
for
you,
me,
yeah.
it's one of
Don't
those.
worry
I
about it.
get not like I'm like cool like you, where it's like yeah, I'm not that cool.
Do that again.
I don't know. I wasn't that cool. I get stage fright. She's picky, and she gets stage fright, and she's like,
You
like I
told me
like
that
the banter, and I like the ego stroke, but then it's like, oh, we're gonna go there. I'm like, Hi.
Well, I didn't
What do we do
expect
next?
that.
You know,
Fuck.
like let's talk about aliens, and then they're like, let's do TikToks and be best friends, and they're like,
Mark, can you save me?
No, I've never had a one night stand
Oh
either.
my God.
are you being serious?
I know one
All
person
you
that
guys
can
being
got
serious?
she's right there on the couch.
And me too.
I haven't had a one night stand like today.
I know, but I said,
I've had several.
I know.
In my life.
Like, what?
Several.
Yeah, I've had some
come
good,
on.
some bad.
What's
some
wrong?
ugly.
I'm not lying.
No, I hear you. I'm just like, what?
I got
Mark.
a bad story for you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah,
Mark.
someone.
I got
needs
one
to-
too.
Sorry.
I bet you do. We
I
knew
wish
you
I
do.
could contribute.
So what do you mean you two? I just said, hey, bro, that's
Let's hear
facts.
Mark's. Let's hear Mark's.
I'll bring Teddy into this one.
Jesus Christ. Here we I already know this.
It wasn't with him.
I probably know this. Go ahead. I probably know this story. Was it the one at the No Who died on my birthday when she showed up?
No,
That's
no,
one
no.
of an.
That was.
But let's
that was
not get him in trouble.
No, that was like a 3-night stand. So, come on, different show.
Those are true too.
But that was a funny story.
Those are true,
We'll
too.
save that for another day.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Those are true too.
Yeah. So one time, Teddy and I went to UCLA because Teddy went to UCLA. I didn't, but I was his roommate, so I'd go to UCLA all the time for like the bar and all that kind of stuff.
Facts.
And one time we met. I met a girl, and I think he met a girl too or something. So I ended up going to like the sorority house and like snuck in there or whatever with this girl. And my car was parked. This is one of my first times at UCLA, you know, maybe beginner's luck. But I went back to this girl's place, and then after, it was a one night stand, but it was mostly like a half night stand because after it was over, I was like, all right, I'm out of here. You know, I can't stay the night at the sorority house.
Facts.
And I didn't know where I was. My phone, I started calling Teddy. He's not answering. And then my phone dies, and I didn't know how to get back to my car. And it was like 3 a.m. Oh,
that sucks.
And I walked all the way down like Veteran Street. I actually went all the way up to, I walked literally for like 2 hours. I walked all the way back to Sunset Boulevard and walked all the way in the dark where it was kind of, you know, where it's so windy over there by UCLA and Westwood. And it took me 2 hours, and I finally got to my car. It was actually at Brew Code, Joe. You went there. That's where the crack the code happened.
Yes.
I know you were questioning those cheeks the whole time. Like, man, was he worth that, man?
No,
God.
he was.
Did you at least get to
And
nap
I'm sure
before
you
you
didn't
went
see
walking?
Teddy, right?
What's that?
I'm sure you didn't see Teddy.
I've done that.
No,
too,
I
lost
finally
my car.
got to my car at like 6 a.m. and then
my God, that
I
sucks.
drove home, and there he was, like passed out
Oh my
at the
gosh.
house. Yeah.
And Stu, you're gonna get up in there or what?
Yikes! Why are you talking? about
Pause, Stu. You're gonna get into my hand.
Nay.
What's yours, Lance?
All right, so I was hollering at this girl, you know, back and forth, and then she finally came over to chill, and you know, we were drinking, having some shots and stuff, and we went out. She came back, right, and our patio had like this little like 1/4-inch step, like about like that, right, and we took a couple shots, right, and we're talking, having fun, playing music, and she fucking slips and bust her head on the ground. Right. So I'm like, damn, Ma, you need to go to the hospital. You know, she's fucking bleeding, and I'm like, you need to go. She, no, I'm good. So you know, I go in and get a first aid. You know, I'm gauzing it up and shit, and you know, I put the Band-Aid on and got all the blood out, and then went and hooked up. And
So you were playing Mr. Nurse. It was like role
That's what I was
playing, but in
about to
real
say.
life. He was
But
playing
no.
Mr. Nurse, and then you bandaged her up.
it was just funny
then-
to me because I'm like, damn, she still wanted to hook up after she busted her head over.
Yeah, she must have really liked
And
you.
you never saw her again.
Never saw her again.
So if you see
Wow.
a lady walking down the streets of where we live with a busted
Man, I had so
eyebrow,
many when all right, let me stop. Yeah. I mean, it happens, dude, especially when you're young, bro. That's why I said it. I know it hasn't happened now, but
I'm
when
just
you're
telling
young,
you what it is, bro. They always want to come back again.
that question didn't go over as well as I thought it would.
It's all right.
I'm
Why
sorry.
is that? You just
Thank
didn't
you,
get the
Mark,
answer.
for having a story
Thank
with
you,
me.
You just
Mark,
didn't have
for
the answers
having
you
a
want.
life.
What do you mean went as well as you wanted to?
Nah.
You didn't think of the answers.
You guys
wanted.
are. I guess you guys are angels.
Well, I started being a mom at a young age, so that kind of took a lot of my
Your
free
time.
time.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
you know.
I get that. For sure. But Joe, I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
He was expecting something
lying.
spicy
No,
with
I'm
your
not lying,
mesmerizing
bro.
blue
He's definitely
eyes
lying.
and your mitts. There's got to be some sort of story where it's just one.
This dude was an actor in North Hollywood in the 2000s. Come on, bro.
He was a bouncer at
Come on.
Match.com.
He's smacking cheeks all day.
When
and
I was in a relationship, so when I get in a relationship, I am committed.
What about when you went straight that one day when you could have went left and right? Is that considered a one-night stand?
No, because I saw her a couple times.
Oh God!
Yeah,
you know what? You're not
And
telling
then,
the
dude,
truth.
that story is even crazier because I didn't go to her house. We went to the parking lot.
I wish we could
Right
put him on
there.
a lie detector.
behind
that'd be
the
fun.
And you
never
too,
mind.
'cause I think you've had a
behind
one
the real estate office.
but it's okay.
Right there.
Wow.
I call it
Stop
my
playing.
DD. It's designated. You can figure out. But not the one thing. No, that's no,
All right, gotcha.
no.
Where we going? You want to go somewhere?
Go to church after that conversation. Go to church.
I think we should just go in because I think, Crack the Code is going to be a little longer than we think.
Okay.
So I think we should just, because we already discussed this and now we have Ricky's answer. Ricky put in an answer
yeah,
too.
he
So
did too.
I mean, unless you want to go somewhere else, sir.
Well,
it's totally up to you.
How we're rocking tonight. We are long-winded.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine. We can go crack the code.
Long in the tooth.
Okay.
We are long in the tooth.
So let's go
But
ahead.
I was gonna say something quick if you guys can handle
Okay,
it quick.
but you don't do anything
Yes.
quick, but go ahead.
What do you think everyone would be happy being taxed in the United States?
Being taxed?
Taxed. Like, so you're going to pay a tax for this, and you think everybody would be happy with that being taxed and pay the tax for it.
You talking about being taxed on items you buy?
Everything, anything,
And what
taxed. What are we being taxed for?
You talking about percentage wise?
Everything, yeah, percentage wise. Like, I pay for this, I should get that. The tax on it should be, comparable.
I think that that has a lot to do with the city and everything else because it's just different in other places because all that tax money it goes to people's jobs. It goes to the fire department, the police department, it goes to the roads.
Let me word this better then.
Okay.
So, what do you think everybody would be happy for that they're already paying taxes on that they are like, okay, yeah, I'm comfortable with paying taxes for that because I know it's something that should be paid taxes
Send
for.
more money to the Ukraine? Another $30 billion? Why not? Why not?
Why?
Wow, he
not?
just stopped me in my tracks. On that one.
That was the answer.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I know.
Is left filled up because it should be back
No,
up
it's
on
not
that
up.
one.
Back up.
This is supposed to be quick too. I mean,
I think
Sex work?
what?
sex work?
What? It should be taxed?
Yeah.
It's all illegal.
I mean, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's legal.
Prostitution is still illegal in this
In
country.
some states, but
Well,
not
yeah,
a
but
lot.
I mean,
There's still a lot
I
of
don't know
states
what
that,
I don't know what the stripper tax is, but I mean,
there you go. You get
I
where I'm
mean,
going.
yeah, I mean-
Emily, like where what should be taxed?
Child care?
You think child care should be taxed?
I'm just like,
All right.
Nothing. I don't want nothing. What?
no, I mean, I think
You don't want to pay taxes on nothing.
I think it should be 10
No.
to 12% on everything usually.
On
Yes,
everything?
it has to be, yeah.
Yeah, 8. Well, I'll go back 8 to 10%.
So like
I feel like you have
personal
an answer
gains.
for this.
No, I
Like,
don't. I'm
you've been
literally
thinking about
asking
it.
you guys. I want to know.
Well, what would your answer be?
Like, I'm
going
just
to ask
thinking
you
personal
that question.
gains like should be taxed, right? Things that like are like accommodation, like not a necessity, right?
Okay.
Okay.
That makes
A
sense.
luxury.
Yeah.
Luxury tax is a good tax, right? Something that's like, if you got the money to be taxed, you should be taxed, right? I don't know. That's what I thought. I really wanted to know the answer to that. So, but all right, crack the code. Get us going.
All right, it's time to crack the code with Mark Rodriguez.
I love that. Why don't you read the question today, Joe? Right here.
What are some of the best ideas, inventions that haven't been made yet to make life easier for everyone? Anti-gravity suit, universal language translator, self-cleaning clothing, etc.
That's my answers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I wanted you to read them. Mark?
So I would say the invention that hasn't been developed yet, when a great great uncle of mine in Spain created the very first ever vending machine. Automated vending machine that we have the patent and everything.
That's awesome.
And it was for cigarettes at the time. And but I think if somebody could, and this is maybe far from what you said. What were the inventions you said?
Anti-gravity suit. Let me speak in the mic. Anti-gravity suit, universal language translator, and self-cleaning clothing.
So I think we're getting close to a universal translator, right?
Yeah.
I think that's close.
It would be so cool, though.
A friend of mine, he did a Kickstarter for a bag that you could put your gym clothes in, and it would clean it.
Nice.
It wouldn't, not like with water. It was like this other ventilation system, and he raised money for it. People were excited about it. I don't know whatever happened to it. So
Right.
we might be close on that.
On a
as
high
well.
level on that would be dope.
Yeah. I think.
Anti-gravity suit.
Yeah, and so maybe this isn't even close. I don't know why this is the first thing that came to my mind. If I could just have an invention that would get me to sleep 8 hours in a row and wake right up, that would be the best invention. And I think it would save the world because everybody would be fully rested and healed.
I wish it like a cryo system, huh?
Yeah.
Right, like how they we don't have cryo
like Dr.
sleep,
Evil?
but yeah. In the movies, they have cryo sleep, right? And you go down, you can sleep for years and wake up like nothing happened.
Yeah.
If you had a cryo sleep, you could sleep like for 8 hours uninterrupted and then wake up for that day and then get to your day. And then next time you go to sleep, 8 hours uninterrupted. I get it. That's dope.
I think there's a movie about that, and then they lock people in their sleep or something.
See, this is where I'm listening to all this, and that question's very, very intense and like interesting. But then at the same time, on the flip side, I'm like, this all sounds like episodes you'd see from like Black Mirror. Where it's like, yeah, that's cool until it gets like, taken advantage of, or someone else. Like, I'm like, it's exciting. But yeah, sleeping would be cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ricky, our editor, this is what he came up with.
What did he say?
He said, an idea invention that hasn't been made yet that I've always wanted is a device of some sort that tells you what your dog, pets are thinking about. It would be easier for pet owners if we could know exactly what the pets are thinking about, especially dogs. That one. Yeah, I said in the text, I said, how high are you right now?
Someone smoked some weed on that
Well,
one.
I mean, he ain't
that's
the
a
first
cool
one to
one, though.
talk about, about that,
Yeah, people love their pets.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, they do. I mean,
it's tough.
I saw something that there's something coming out right now. They're coming up with a medication or something so the dog can live longer, which is a little interesting to me. I would like to see.
Let's hear yours. This is yours, right?
Yeah. An invention so that when we watch sporting events, we don't have to sit here and talk about bad calls that weren't made or missed. How about that? How about we figure that out? It's not that hard. I mean, baseball tried to do this earlier when they had an AI guy. There was a computer that would call the ball or strike, and then they called in the umpire. Because that happens all the time.
Yeah.
I would like to see something like that, but it probably won't happen.
So they would have to literally within 10 to 15, 20 seconds, they'd have to review
quicker
it.
than that.
And then
it was quicker than that. They did this in a minor league baseball, okay? And the home plate umpire was wearing and they would say striker ball to him.
Okay. And then he would.
I would like to see something like that. I think Stu had the funniest one today though when we were outside.
What's Stu's?
Why don't you tell it, Stu?
Huh? He's not on camera today. You got to repeat it. What did he say?
So we were outside and we were doing our work, and Lance couldn't find his bottle, and Stu's all, well, maybe we should get a GPS for people's bottles so they don't lose them for their drinks.
That is funny. What you got, Em?
Honestly, I don't like laundry.
Okay.
And I don't see anything like any horrible Black Mirror situation coming from that. So if you could figure out a way so cleaning is done all the time, and
So
I don't have to
a
full
robot.
touch. No, I don't want robots, because then that's something that Black Mirror episode where the robot will take over my life and play to be me. And no, I don't want a robot. I just want.
Do you want it to fold it too?
I just
After
have you
it's
ever?
dry?
You know what I think of? I think of Fifth Element. Remember how he goes into like he has like Bruce Willis has like you guys know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
And he has
Tucker.
like yes,
Yeah.
I love that movie. But he has like Saran wrap like all the time. There's something with me and Saran wrap. I think with this episode. I think
Another one. That's another thing about you. I'm not bringing that around your ass either.
But yeah, it's like just all clean and done, and that would be awesome. And I don't think like the laundry could come after me and kill me or pretend to be me and go after my children or things like that. So yeah, laundry, something to do with laundry, and I don't have to do it ever again.
Laundry is definitely a pain in the ass.
I hate it.
Well,
Not my friend.
hey, that was interesting, man.
Yes, good questions. Good answers.
Well, that flew by today. Jesus.
Cookies, I gotta turn this. This thing always beeps. I'm supposed to be on mute.
Well, last time in here we had our phones going off every 15 seconds, so
I'm
whatever.
surprised mine hasn't went off because we're not in the location.
I know.
So we're praying for everybody in
Yes.
Lake Hughes and the whole Santa Clarita, Ventura, that whole area right now. Because believe it or not, it is still on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's really
Just started
Still
today.
windy, and it's supposed to be windy again tomorrow.
It is.
So y'all be safe.
Hopefully
And I'll
we
be
got
checking
power.
on
If
you
there's
too.
anything for any of my people that know me, if there's anything I can do to help, please let your girl know.
Facts. That sounds great. So where can they find you at, Joe?
Hi.
Hey,
They can find me at the real Joe Rosati.
Or the track.
No, I don't go to the track right now, bro. I ain't got the funds for it. I'm trying to.
Yeah, go for a run.
I got a bunch of other shit to do right now.
Coke and all his friends. I'm just joking. Stu, are you going to say something or do we need to say it for you?
Stu Zilla Productions.
Well, you changed it. Come on, Stu.
Zillow Production.
There we go.
He didn't want to leave that couch today, boy.
He didn't want to leave that couch today.
He wanted to
today.
just sit there.
How about you, Mark?
Find me, Mark Rodriguez TV, and us at Mastermind Media everywhere.
The best. How about you, Em?
hello. You can find me at Norm with an N, norm.ILY me.
And let's go Ricky Bully, right? That's what he changed his TikTok name to. And then Ricky Gomez.
He went to Ricky Bully?
We went to Ricky Bully. And then Johnny Depp sunglasses. Gray Bush.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
Gray Bush now, though?
Gray Bush.
Is it officially?
It's
It's
officially
officially.
Gray
I
Bush.
talked to her about it last night. Unfortunately,
up,
she
Lex?
couldn't make it today.
She
So.
couldn't, yeah.
I'm thinking about changing mine again, but I don't think I
God.
am.
How many times has he said
I've only
this?
done it twice.
This fucking guy, dude. This fucking. How many times has he said this?
I think it just should be done.
I think you should just do it, dude. What are you gonna do?
Can we have a brainstorm
What's it gonna go
session
to?
on it?
What's it gonna go to? Joey Mitts.
Blue-eyed mitts.
Oh God,
Blue-eyed minute.
dude. If you
You
put
heard
blue-eyed
it
mitts
here,
on your
y'all.
fucking page, bro.
Oh, there's no way.
I know. Joey Mitts.
Maybe. It's probably taken.
Just leave it, dude.
Yeah, I probably will.
Rizot and the Hizot.
Hey, everybody like back home loves that shit. They still would call me that when I go back home. I love
All
it.
right, let's get the fuck
What
out
about
of here,
you?
bro.
All right. Thank you all.
about
Have a
you?
good
What
night.
about you,
I'm about
Lance?
to.
What's
about
yours,
you?
Lance?
I was about to with Joe.
Yeah.
Joe did his little. I am _Ilson, and we'll check you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard.